All right. Good morning, everybody. Live trade for you guys here. We are on the 15 minutes on US 30. US 30 on the missed those big old buys yesterday. I was sick about that. I never pulled back. These buys that took place yesterday, I was expecting to take place Wednesday, and it pulled back, it dumped Wednesday, and then it took off yesterday. So that was crazy. Wasn't expecting that. But I didn't get a chance to enter. It is what it is. At least for a pullback. It didn't give me a pullback. I actually took a loss looking for a pullback and didn't play out for me. So I'm gonna try to redeem myself today on this Friday. Um, let's see if we can end the week on a win. So basically on this breakdown here, I'm looking for US 30 to basically hold this area here where it's at right now and look for price to come down. We've tapped this area a couple times and we're failing to break it to make highs. We're still holding this little area of support here. So what I'd really like to see is for price to go bearish. If we don't break this high. So I'm going to drop down to the 1 hour time frame. And on the 1 hour here, you'll see that it looks similar to the 4 hour, honestly. So would like to see price actually reject and start coming down. We just need to break this little rejection area here. That's really what I'd like to see. So at this point, it's literally just a waiting game. Let's go down to the 5 minute. On the 5 minute here, oh yeah, the 5 minute is ripe for a nice little buy because we tapped this area of support right here. We're holding right there. So before we break down to go break this low to continue bearish, there's a good opportunity for potential buys here on the 5 minute. Let me jump in on these buys here. But I think this is going to continue up and retest those highs there. This is moving nicely, and then it's about to be 9:30 pretty soon. So at 9:30, we're going to get a nice rush of volume here. So yeah, this is a sweet setup here. We haven't broken this area of support. We might continue down too, but with all these rejections here, there's a good chance that we continue bullish. So this looks really nice for price to continue up. And then, but I'm not gonna hold it though. I'm not gonna hold too long because it's risky. It's risky because on the high time frames, I'm seeing sell. So your high time frames, guys, are always king. Always king. So if your low time frames contradict the highs, just make sure if you're scalping, you're not holding for too long. And obviously, if you're swinging, your move is going to be there. So yeah, took some entries. I'm gonna let this play out here. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold for too long. I'm just gonna grab a couple points and jump on out. Let me go to the 30 minute and see what's the 30 minute looking like. Because really, I see sells overall. So because of that, because we're not breaking this area here, that's why I took these buys to push it back up to these highs. But once it gets to these highs, guys, definitely, if we don't break this area here, I'm going to be looking for entries probably around here to ride this down. The only problem is it's Friday. A lot can happen on a Friday. A lot could not happen. Just like this week, I saw these buys playing out over here, but it didn't play out when I thought it was, and it ended up dumping before it actually pushed. So just like I'm seeing the market come back down and retest these lows, um, it might not happen today. So we just got to play the market, see, how the market reacts to my areas, my zones, and go off that, basically. So just letting this thing play out. We don't have any news today, so that's a relief. We didn't have too much news at all this week, actually. I think we had like one day of news, and the rest of the week was pretty smooth. So I'm cool. I'm cool there. I don't mind because I don't trade news, so I don't really care much for it. So here we go. I'll let this ride up and see what we see here. Okay. This is the 30 minute. I'm gonna look at the 5 minute while we in this trade because it's gonna be a quick trade. Okay. 11, 1200. All right. Let's see if we can break this high here and push up, at least back up here. If we could push back up here, that would be sweet. That would be very sweet if we could do that. So let's see. It's 9:10, about 20 minutes until 9:30. That's a lot of time. So a little bit of waiting to see how far we can push. And hopefully we don't push up and then just dump and continue down to that support and price plays around here for a while. Hopefully we just continue up here. So let's see. Gonna let this play out and come back with an update. Okay, so we're up 42, about 4K. That's really, really nice. It's moving up really nicely, but I'm really not liking this candle. I'm not liking how this candle is rejecting hard in this area here. If we were closer to 930, I might hold it because we had that volume, that New York open volume to like push, to give us that push up to hold this. But I'm really nervous about this area here because it's like this candle was really herky-jerky. See what it's doing right now? And this is a 5 minute, by the way, if you guys can't see. So it's making me kind of nervous. I mean, I'm up 436 right now. I don't really want to jinx it. Let me look at the higher time frame real quick because the cells are not done yet. The cells I don't think are done yet. Oof, this is tough, man. This is tough. I was up, I think 45 or 46 at one point, and now we're dancing around 3 in the 2000 mark. We're really struggling with this candle. Man, I wish we were closer to 930. It's only 9:15. This 15-minute candle could do anything. And what I'm afraid of is like holding and it goes back down, and I could have just took profit here at 32 for the day. Let me see. I'm gonna give it another. I'm gonna let this 5 minute candle close. I'm gonna try it today. Ay, ay. Come on, come on. And once again, guys, the reason why I'm saying that is because high time frame, I'm looking at sell. So I don't really want to hold my buys too long, but I've only been in this trade maybe a few minutes now. So that's the only reason why I'm saying I'm iffy about holding. That's the only reason why I'm not sure if price is going to make it back up here. It could just pull back a little and then continue melting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about here. Come on, come on, come on. I'm feeling like it's playing here, and then the next candle is just going to shoot up. That's what I'm thinking it's going to do. That's what I'm thinking it's going to do. Just need a little bit more, and I'll be a-okay with this push. I mean, I don't need a little more, but I'd like to see it, especially with testing out, holding my trades. All right, we come back to break even here. Oh, man, just gave all that profit. Right on back. That's that greed, guys. That's that greed. I'm trying to tell y'all. Gotta get your discipline right, but we're only human, so what can you do? Win some, you lose some. Why my market look like this? Oh, acting up right here. Telling y'all, psychology is everything, man. Trading this ain't even about the charts. It's literally about your psychology. You get your psychology in check, everything else will fall into place for you. If you can do that, yeah. So this 5 minute candle here is about to close in 1 minute. I like that it's sitting here. I like that it hasn't, started forming a bearish, downside to that candle, which is a good sign because that means the next candle could easily break that high and start breaking up. So that's what I'm looking at. Let's let this candle close. Well, this 5 minute. We're on the 15 minute, but I'm waiting for the 5 minute closure here, which is going to close in the next few seconds. And then ironically, that's only 10 minutes away from 9:30. So that's the other part. So life of a scalper, guys. Life of a scalper. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. I just need a little more push, a little more of a push. I'm not even holding until they get all the way up here because they may not make it back up there. I just need a little bit more of a push. And we're going to see. Come on, come on. All right, 5 minute candle close. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on, you're 30. Come on. It's Friday. Come on. You know what? I might just close out at 3K. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm not even gonna risk it. 3K, I'm good with 3K. Would be nice, but I'm too nervous about this move. I'm too nervous about holding these buys. I'm gonna close out at 327, 17. Come on. You were just at there, right there. Come on. And we got a solid 10 minutes until 9:30. Solid 10 minutes until 9:30. Crazy, 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 guys. Emotional roller coaster sometimes. Sometimes it's not like this all the time, when you're all over the place, but because some setups are much, much easier than others. It's just that, you've been trading for so long and you go through so many ups and downs, you've seen so many scenarios. It's like, it's tough. It's tough. It really is. But you just gotta find a balance, find your happy medium, and find what works for you and stick with it. Be happy with just getting a win. And you know what? You made money for the day where majority of people lost, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Be okay with leaving money on the table. You know what I mean? So right now we up 3K. Well, we were up 3K. I was about to close. Every time I'm about to close, this thing want to take a dip on me. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And I'm not crazy about New York Open sometimes. Like, it depends on certain setups. This particular setup, I'm not happy if 9:30 hits. And, because it could easily push up or push down easily. There's no way to really know. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough right here. All right. So we at 3K here. I'm going to take profit. I'm going to take profit there. I'm not even going to play with it because it's too much. So if let's say we were like, this was a clean setup here where price wasn't doing all this up here and we were kind of just bouncing here at 9:30, I'd be happy because that would mean that the market is more of a chance of the market pumping up from there because it's maintaining support. Because we're kind of up here and inside all this limbo here, 9:30 is rough because 9:30 could easily come back and retest this low, or it could shoot up and retest that high. So that's why I'm not too happy about that because price for some reason seems to be struggling here. I'm not understanding why, but it could be again because high time frame, if we go to the 4-hour, it's holding, and I'm looking for price to sell off. So if you're looking for high time frame sells, it would make sense that the buys are struggling at a certain point because it's struggling to make higher highs. So at some point, if the market can't go up, it's got to come back down. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, it all depends on the setup based on, what you're doing. But 3K day, I'll take it. I love it. That's typically my average anyway. I don't have big days all the time. You got to take what the market gives you and be okay with that. So let's go back to the 15 and see here. Yeah, so obviously I already took the live trade for y'all. I'm not gonna explain any longer. I gotta go back to my private group and give them a quick explanation of this trade. So that's all I got for this video here. I hope I was able to explain a lot for you guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, please email me, DM me, reach out to me, and we can talk about it. All right. All the information is down in the description box. And if you like this clean platform here from HANKOX, which is my broker, go ahead and use my link in the description box to sign up. And also it automatically inputs you into the 10K giveaway that we have happening right now. All right. So that's what I got for y'all today. I hope y'all learned from this video. Please rewatch it if you have any questions. And other than that, y'all have a great weekend and I'll see y'all next week. As always, it's your favorite female trader, Charlene FX, and I'm out. Peace.